I have a very important message for whoever comes across this video, because I keep trying to film these videos and I keep getting cut off by my phone. So something is telling me that this message needs to get out there and it needs to be heard. So if you're watching this, just know that this message was meant to find you. And I see that you are going to be rich, very, very wealthy. Like, you're going to be rich, rich, and you're going to live a life of luxury. And this has come not by circumstance or by inheritance or nepotism. This is you working diligently towards your goals for an extended period of time, like your whole life. You have, worked on your strengths and you've developed these skills that has allowed you to level up to this higher level living where you are able to fund the lifestyle that you want. But I see that you're very tired, and I just want you to know that this is confirmation that you are at the summit. The path ahead is so much easier because it's just level and you get to enjoy the view for a while before everything goes downhill, but in a positive way where it snowballs and compounds and starts to speed up. So you're on this brand new path, but it's come after like an 8-year cycle where 8 years ago you had an idea that you set out on, that you've made this decision, and it was a very pivotal point in your life where you're like, I'm really going to go after what I want, and I'm not going to tolerate anything less, and I can have everything I want. I can be a millionaire. So this message is for people who are future millionaires, and I see this happening within the next 5 years, but there's something about 2026 where this is really going to speed up, because in this day and age, it's not even a lot of money. $1 million is not a lot of money, and it's even easier to make this kind of money through different pathways. And I think you're starting to realize that with the need to hustle because of capitalism, you've had to have double jobs or even triple jobs and create these extra income streams. So we know by now that one income stream just doesn't cut it. And this is why people have roommates, or they pick up DoorDash or Uber. And you've done this and you've been able to accumulate a certain level of wealth through your hard work. Or this is happening where you're working an extended period of time nonstop and you're really passionate about this. So it's something that you've been doing very faithfully, that now you could just start to reap the rewards. And you've been working hard so that you could attain a certain level of lifestyle that would allow you to enjoy freedom at an earlier age than most would experience. So at this point, you've worked so hard that you've reached the summit, and the path ahead is very bright. You're following your purpose, and it's allowed you to elevate, to ascend to this brand new level where you are embarking on this new path that is above the clouds at the summit, and you're on cloud 9. You really get to just enjoy the view and the path ahead because it looks very bright with the sun in the background there. So I know that you're tired, but this is confirmation that you are now at the summit. You could take it easy. It's not going to be so uphill anymore. So you're about to really enjoy the fruits of your labor. You've been working so hard and you've accessed this level of almost infinite wealth where money just comes to you from different angles, from the things that you've put together, the things that you've built, the skills that you've developed, the different income streams you've accessed. And even if you haven't, you're thinking about it. You know that it's easier now than ever to make money, especially via social media, where you could post anything that you like that interests you, and it'll be picked up by your audience somewhere, and people are just documenting, their passions, and it's allowing them to make an income for themselves with different income streams. So I see you just either you've progressed you've either progressed in your career to a point where you've reached this level that's higher up on the chain, or it just comes with a big fat salary, or you love the hustle for money, so you've acquired all these different income streams and ways to make money, and you pick up extra jobs. But you are going to make so much money that you will leave a legacy behind that will echo for centuries. And it really is a testament to how strong you are and the passion that burns inside you to build this empire out of nothing. So just know that you lead the way for many people because of your strength and your potential. Such a beautiful reading. It's better than the first one that I got cut off on. All right, what else do we need to know? I definitely see you charging forth with this wand at hand. See, you're like emerging to this next level. That's you reaching the summit, and then that's your hand making it through the clouds that, yes, this is my purpose. And now you have this path ahead that's at the top of the mountains, and it's just clear and bright. And I see you charging forth from this point, and it's creating this very fast momentum. Think about how fast horses run and all this power behind it. Like horsepower that's the energy that is supporting this pursuit that is going to lead to this brand new life that is miraculous. You could have the love life that you want, but there's this divine union between you and the universe that is carrying you and guiding you, and you've tapped into that flow, that potential, and it's come from within. So you've been able to access this recently, and it's really fueled your fire, fueled your purpose, and how much discipline you've had going after your goals and chasing this vision, this view, especially when you're at the summit. Think of the view and how beautiful it is. And then you just get to go and move forward into the promised land. And it's so beautiful because it's almost like this reciprocal relationship with the divine where you were here for a purpose and now you are living that purpose, and the divine is very pleased with you. And so there's this wish fulfillment that everything you've prayed for up until now for years and years and years is finally coming into your reality, into your awareness. So I have the Four of Wands here, which is 11. It's wish fulfillment, and you're dancing, you're celebrating. So this is very magical, where you've reached this brand new level where you've leveled up immensely from all the experience you've gained and how you've worked so diligently. And this vision that you've had, you've wanted more. You've always visualized more for yourself, even if you didn't feel that it was realistic. But you went for it anyway. Especially recently, there's been this ascension that has required you to really dig deep and to pull out that version of you who overrides all limitations and jumps over barriers like it's nothing. Like with a horse, you're able to jump over hurdles very easily. So know that going forward, that this new era, it's not uphill. So it's much easier than all the work that you've done up until this point and all the weight that you've carried. You now just get to run free in this path ahead and enjoy this summit for a while and enjoy being in the valley, because it's such a beautiful view. And this is where you're going to build your empire, on top of this summit, so that you can enjoy the view forever, for as long as you're alive. And it's only going to get better because this divine union just evolves, and your connection to God and the divine just gets deeper and deeper, and you're able to access like miracles and instant manifestation and infinite potential and prosperity, where you could have everything you want in this lifetime. There's no limitations. Like time isn't an issue, money's not an issue. Everything you need, you have at your fingertips at any given moment to help you reach that next level. Because God only tests you for where you're at. He meets you where you're at and gives you everything you need to take that next step. So you've been doing that. You've made your way, following that pull, that call, that vision you've had, knowing that you deserve more, and you went for it. You've gone after it. So I'm so proud of you, because so few people do this, where they're giving gifts or They don't use them, they hide away, they don't go after their potential at all, they think it's unrealistic, or they listen to people who scoff at it. And so in this lifetime, they never reach that summit, that beautiful view. So I want you to know that if you're seeing this right now, you are one of these special people that is able to tap into the magic that's inside them and is able to dig deep and alchemize these lessons that you've gone through, that has just expanded your skills, and it has made you more of an expert in manifestation and whatever you're skilled at. And that alone, you're able to combine your strengths with the energies of the universe and manifest this amazing vision that you've had. And that's why you've been able to achieve this level of success. And it's only going to get better and better and better. And you're going to continuously level up. So all your wishes are coming true. God is blessing you immensely at this time because you've been so faithful pursuing your purpose. And God funds these visions because he is given to you them for a reason. So your faithfulness in chasing after them is being rewarded, because that's almost like a handshake between you and God. And to me, this is a divine union. You see the snakes in the background intertwined, and it's ascending with the wings. And then that's that divine union, like a handshake. That's between you and God. That it's like, I've given you this vision. You've answered the call, and now I'm going to fulfill my promise. So just keep going, keep following your intuition at this time, and really just settle into the magic of the season and know that this is a time of like instant miracles and wish fulfillment, and your prayers being answered after years and years of doors being closed in your face or locked shut, or God and the universe just refused to give it to you. It was for a reason. It has led you to this point. So know that the path ahead is so beautiful, and it's going to be much easier, and it's going to lead to a very prosperous future where you're going to establish an empire that will go on for generations. Like, it's going to blow your mind how amazing it's going to be. And it's going to happen sooner than you think, because once you reach this point, the momentum really picks up, and then it snowballs and it compounds. And things that would take years and years and years are happening within months and weeks and days, even, and almost instantaneously. And it's because you've reached this level of like manifestation mastery. So I'm so excited for you. This is such a beautiful reading. I really like the layout of these cards. I don't want to put them away. It just feels so good. So I hope this was helpful for you. Comment 1111 in the comments to claim this message. Let's make your dreams come true. If you want a reading from me, or you want a ritual or manifestation tools, there's a shop link in the description, as well as the pinned comments, including the decks that I use. Otherwise, like, subscribe, follow for more. Any and all engagement helps support this channel, helps it grow, and I keep delivering these beautiful messages for you. Otherwise, I love you so much, and I'll see you in the next video.